All right, guys. So we're gonna make this really, really quick. I'm not gonna spend too much time over it, but let's just talk about DecentBet. Basically, DecentBet is a new ICO that's coming out soon. I like gambling. I like playing, slots. Not as much as I like playing roulette and craps. So basically, this token is supposed to pretty much have the ability for us to pretty much gamble online. I don't know exactly how much each token is going to be worth when it comes out to the market, but I'm hoping that we can get to a 1-to-1 ratio. Right now it's about 13 cents, so I'm hoping I can get to that 1-to-1 ratio where we can hit maybe $1 for each token. That'll give me 10 times my money back. But I can't ask for too much more than that, given the fact that all I'm doing is just investing. So anyway, this is how many they sold so far. They're a little bit past half. It'd be really nice if they can get to that halfway mark. It used to be here somewhere and showing the exact number, but it's okay that it's not there. I think I have to click on participate. Hold on and see if it'll let me click on it, because it usually doesn't let me. All right, there it goes. So yeah, so we are at 135, and as you guys can see, 250 is the max. Okay, so let's just go through it really quick. I have my little list, and I don't remember the exact day, but I heard it was at the end. So we're just gonna say 10/21 for now. We're just gonna say 10/21. They said that everything's gonna go live at the end. So I got 1,300 at, I think I gave them 175. 1,300 at, I gave them 175, 1,300. That should be about 13 cents. That's 175 divided by 1,300, 13 cents. So we'll just say 13.5 cents. Okay. So it's not bad, but it's not great. You know what I mean? So you really want to be like under 10 cents when it comes to these type of ICOs, given the fact that when they come out, um, the only person that's going to be able to dictate this market is going to be the sellers, and you got people that are super impatient like myself, but even worse than me. And what they're doing is they're buying, and then they're instantly selling. I mean, instantly selling the second it hits the market. They don't care if it's up or down, and that's so irritating. And then you got people, they got the remaining coins that hit the market, and they're selling as well. So since it's a token for a casino, if you think about it, if you go to the casino and they're like, hey, listen, we're only going to give out 1,000,000 tokens, so each token is going to be worth X amount of dollars. For people that have no money, it's just going to be pointless for you to even go in there trying to buy any of the tokens. So there's a couple things that I saw that I didn't like. Again, unless it goes to a 1-to-1 ratio, I don't believe that the token is going to be really, really awesome. It's going to take a long time for it to get to that point. I don't mind holding it. I'm going to try to wait for about a year, but we'll see. You know what I mean? I bought in, and we'll just see what happens. So white paper, right? I'll check it off, and then I'll show you guys. So the white paper right now is on the previous page, and it does say white paper, so they do have white paper. If you want to go through it, it pretty much breaks down everything that the website breaks down, but just a little bit more in depth about how it works. So it tells you like they have their own exchange, they're going to have their own exchange, they have their house money, they're telling you like how it works, all that good stuff. I like the house paper. I like the white paper. I like the idea of it. Like the concept is really great. It's almost like you're buying into a casino's. It's like you're buying into being part of a casino, like a partner of the casino. So it's one big ass casino, and you help run it, and you have a lot of options. I'll break some of that down a little bit later. DBET is the token, so that's good. Smart team, right? So when we go to the white paper, I believe it's on the white paper. All right, it's not on white paper. So when we don't go to white paper and we go to the main screen, their team is here. Here they go. So I'm gonna go with the team as a okay, because there's faces to this team. Now, is this like an actual like really smart team? It's a good team, and I don't know. And you'll never really know. You know what I mean? All they do is use LinkedIn. You click on somebody, it's gonna give you the information right here. You know what I mean? You could really search it if you want. LinkedIn is gonna always say whatever the last thing they posted. It's not like they just post their name up there and all of a sudden LinkedIn will follow their career. So all this information could be faked. It could be real. I don't really care. I just say yes as long as they show me some faces and some names. Website, right? We were just on the website, so we don't got to do that, but we'll just say yes. So articles online, there's not like a ton of articles online, but you can find something here and there. So let me just show you guys. DecentBet ICO, right? So there's a few things that you can go to and you can find them. There was like a couple. I think it was right here. So Hacked did like a little thing on them. There's a couple other people personally doing one like me. Obviously they're on Bitcoin Talk. Let's see. I think there's like one or two more somewhere around here. Let's see. So here we go. So I don't know if this is a person's website right here, but this right here seems to be talking about them. So it's not like great and all. So I'm not gonna give them the points on that one. I'm just gonna say no because you kind of want to see more. I want to see more consistent stuff like that for articles. Price. So right now it's at 13 cents. I think anything underneath $1 is a good price. So I'm gonna say yes to that. Oops. So it's a really good price. It's not a great price, but it's an okay price. 13 cents. I would like it to be 5 cents or 4 cents because that gives us some room to play with when it comes to being able to buy in. You really want to sell off those tokens. Unless they're selling off all the tokens right now, it's not a really good price. Right now, it's just not enough. Really, to be honest with you. So let me just go into it really quick, right? So there's a piece that I was gonna wait until a little bit later to show you guys, but let me just get into most of what they're talking about. So the games that they have are sports betting, slots, craps, and roulette, right? So craps and roulette are my games. I like sports betting if I can. From time to time, I'll just play around by doing it. I'm not really doing it to make some money or even win. So let me just show you guys really quick, right? So you buy shares into the house, right? So basically at the beginning of the month, down here, if you read all of this, at the beginning of the month, what they do is you pretty much send them money. Okay, like I was saying before, I got the doorbell ring. So basically, what's happening is at the beginning of the quarter. So quarter is 3 months if you're not familiar. At the beginning of the quarter, what's happening is they give you the option to be able to buy in, so that you can use your tokens. I'm sorry, so that they can use your tokens. What they're gonna do with your tokens is they're gonna sell them back to people. Here's part of the problem with that. So you put your tokens in, they're gonna sell them, let people use them to buy them. I don't know what the price is going to be, but the market will decide that, right? So once you buy in, you can use whatever you want. You can play some games. Then at the end of the quarter, you're going to get your tokens back, okay? At the end of the quarter, you get your tokens back. Then you get 5% profit. See that? 5% of all profits generated by the house will automatically be used to fund the quarterly lottery. I'm sorry, that's the lottery. So you get your tokens back, and I think that's pretty much it, right? So that's it, right? So you get 1-to-1 ratio. So if you give out 1,000, you get back 1,000. Give out 1,000, get back 1,000. So the thing about that is it's locked in there. So for whatever reason, you decide, you know what? Screw this, man. This thing went up to $20. I want to hurry up and get out, cash out really quick before my $20 is gone. That would be really beautiful if you could do that, but you locked it in there. So now you're locked in. Or am I going to get any money for that? No. You know what I mean? I'm just going to get my tokens back. Now, I don't know if they figured out that part, but that's kind of the problem for me, is that when I put that in there, I lock that in, I'm done. Okay, so let's say see white paper for more information. So if you guys want to learn about it a little bit more, you can. But what's happening is pretty much is that you're letting them use your tokens. The market will decide how much the tokens will cost per token, and then at the end of the 3 months, you get your tokens back. And you have to decide if you want to put back in to make some more money with the house or not. But you only get a 1-for-1. Now you're not getting like 1-for-1 and then part of the profits, unless for whatever reason I'm missing that part. But from what I can tell, you're just gonna get your 1-for-1, and then if they bring in people, they do whatever they gotta do, you make money from having your tokens in. I haven't figured out that part yet. So it's interesting, but at the same time, it's one of those things where, am I gaining by keeping it in, or am I just gaining by just keeping it, altogether? I can just keep it in exchange, and I'll probably have the same options of making the same amount of money as those who are putting their money in. So until they distinctively come out and you can actually utilize it and actually see what they're doing right now, I just got to say that kind of makes me a little bit weary. So it's okay, but I would rather that the price would have been like 5 cents, because each dollar would have given someone an opportunity to buy 20. And then once all the tokens were gone, then we can decide, okay, let's move it up. See, what's happening is 250 have not been sold, only 135 have million have been sold. So 250 million have not been sold. So that leaves room for 100 and what, 25, 115 that still have to be sold. That 115 are going to be sold by whom? Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Whoever owns this casino has to sell that 115. What are they going to sell it at? They're going to sell it at whatever they can make a profit at. It doesn't matter because it costs them zero to create the coin. Yeah, it costs them money to create the whole system, but to create the coin itself, it's $0. So they sell it for 1 cent, it's not hurting them. They sell it for 5 cents, it's not hurting them. We know that people are going to want to get in cheaper, so a lot of people are not investing in now because just like Deo Casino, you're not going to make any money until it hits the market and until the casino actually starts running. So that's why the price is a little iffy around that $13 cents mark, but I'm okay because it's not a dollar. So I'm in, but for the average person, it's a little pricey. You know what I mean? Until this thing rises to 50 cents, it's a little pricey. And until they can show a great model and show me that they have a working prototype that I love to look at. Again, it's not going to be the greatest thing. It's going to be okay. Social networking, they have Facebook, Twitter, and a YouTube. All right, so I don't gotta do that. They do have a video description. It's on the website. They have like 3 of them at this point. But they do break down everything very nicely. I love it, but they don't break down every single thing. They just break down what you need to know. Okay, the industry that they're in is the casino industry. So you have to use the tokens, you have to use the coins, you have to buy in. So given the fact that that has to happen, it's great for us. Now, if it's like, let me see, if it's like BitConnect, right, where you are doing the lending program and you're making back 1% for letting your money sit out there for 90 days and you're going to then get it back, that will be great. I would love that idea because then what happens is they have to sell it at the market price because the exchange that they are creating has to be market value. So the market price is going to go up as more people start to play and less coins become available. And as people start to lose it, it will then go back into the house money. So that's okay. Obviously, the price will rise as more people start to win, but as people are losing, prices isn't going to rise as much because the people are not coming back as often. So you want more people to win than you want to lose because you want people to come back. So in the beginning, I would love it if people can win, but you never know. They might be using the Deo Casino platform and it could be random and then we have no idea who's going to win or lose and how often. So, but it's okay though because the games they have are very, very similar to Deo Casino. So I'm assuming that they're very close to that. And Deo Casino, theirs is bet. And I don't know if they're off of Ethereum, but you know, this is one that says it's Ethereum, so I don't know what platform they're using other than Ethereum. Okay, so the industry, I love the industry because it is the casino industry. It is the gambling industry. People love to gamble. People like to put their money up. That's why I'm into ICOs. That's why I used to day trade every day. Gambling is like a really great high. You know what I mean? It's good enough for me. So it's a great industry to be in. New way of thinking. No, it's not. There are other casinos out there. There are the other poker games out there. There's so much out there already doing this. This might be the 5th or 6th one, but it's not new. It's not a different way of thinking. But I do like the fact that you can buy into the house. That is something that I like. So until they show me that buying into the house is similar to BitConnect or buying into the house is different from something else, right now I just can't give it to them. So I'm going to say no for that. Life changing. This is not. Unless you're an addict and this is going to keep you from gambling. No, this is not life changing. Number of coins is only 20 to 50 million. So that's not that bad. I know I have a list that says 250 million for 10 cents is good. Anything underneath 100 million to me is good. Actually, no. Over 10 cents and 250 over 100 million. No, they don't get that. I can't give them that one because I feel like they have to pick one. You can't be over 10 cents and over 100 million. You got to pick one. It would have been great if they were at 4 cents because that would have made them $1 billion. And then at that point, everything past that is just butter. You know what I mean? They would be done selling tokens. I wouldn't have got in, and this thing would have been awesome to look at. Price of the coin is 13 cents. So anything under $1, I say it's great price of the coin. What did I say price over here for? I know I separated these two. These two for the price of the coin and the number of coins. I separated them because I believe they should be separated. But then I have price over here. I need to look into that because I don't believe that should say price. That should probably say something else. But anyway, they get 2 checks. Whatever. It's 12 points. Self-sustaining, yes. So since it's a casino, and the coins have to be used, and you have to invest or uninvest or whatever and play with them, since that has to be purchased and sold. Yeah, it should. As long as they get steady clientele, this should actually work. I don't see a problem with this. Working prototype. So they show a video of one, but I like to be able to touch one. So I'm going to say no. All right. So partners. They say they partner with someone that I'm not familiar with, but it would be great if they partnered with someone like the Trump, I hate to say it, but they do have really good casinos, or anyone that's already in that space, or just another celebrity, just anybody that already has 1 million customers coming in, and they're like, hey, listen, we partner up with this person. So, but they didn't, so I can't go with that one. That's the one that I'm familiar with. So, and then we got one online wallet. So they will have their own wallet. They have their own exchange. So once this all said and done, you'll be able to go in there and do all the things differently. So this coin is the same coin that you'll be gambling with. There's no two different coins. I like the fact that some of them have two different coins, but this one has the same coin. So when you gamble with the exact same coin that you're playing with. So there isn't that opportunity there to make a ton of money with the fact that there's two different coins. But there is a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money because it is the same coin. Because the less and less coins are in circulation, or the more and more coins, or more and more people there are, the better. So what you want less coin circulations, because you want more people to want to get in. But again, you have to worry about those who are getting in just to be quick sells. And I really hate that. Those people get in to get 10%, or they get in to just get out because they don't want to do it anymore, or they found something better to invest their money in. So all that being said, we are going to score them at, and I don't think they have a great number, 73, just like a Electronium. So they have 73 points, right? So it's not a great number, but it's enough for me to want to say that I would invest. I'll pretty much have my own opinion way before I do this, and I can pretty much, just like looking around, tell if it's going to make my checklist. I do think that if anyone's using my checklist, I do believe that you guys should make it your own if you can. There are some things that are more important to you. These are just the most important things for me. These are things that I find that are necessary for me to see success. A company like Flick, who's on the other page, had a little bit of a better score. And as you can tell, it went up. Pillar had a little bit better score. It did not go up. I lost money on Pillar because hit BTC. And as you guys can see, Plex has yet to come out. They were supposed to launch last week or this week, whatever. At 13th they're supposed to launch. They haven't come out yet. But as you guys can see, like Cash Poker Pro hasn't come out yet, but we're still waiting on that one. That's okay. There's some other ones like Ace Busters is yet to come out yet, that I'm really waiting on. That's very similar to this space. Now, TMN, I don't see that one out, but they say they already launched. I'm going to try to buy some, but right now they should be at about 10 cents. So I'm going to try my best to get some of that. But yeah, the ones that already launched, you're going to see that they didn't do that bad. So this is Bet, Deo Casino. This is the other Bet one I was telling you about. See how it's at 80%? This one was at, when they first came out, they were at about 4 or 5 cents. Right now they're at like 7 cents. No, I'm sorry, no, they weren't. They were at like 10, 15 cents. Now they're at like 7 cents. This is the problem that I'm having, is that their platform hasn't come out yet. If the platform does not come out, no one's investing, no one's playing. The coin has only one way to go, is down. The whole point is to invest into a company. If I invest in a bagel company that makes bagels, like a Dunkin' Donuts type of shop, and I invest $1,000 into them or $100,000 into them, and they never come out with a storefront to sell bagels, what's going to happen? They're going to start losing money by holding onto the storefront. They need to come out. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to say the last piece. If you guys are interested in something like this, you guys can send us more requests. We'll try to see if we can filter some of the requests. Go into the ICO chat. We do have an ICO chat. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. You can share if you want. There's no affiliate links in the bottom. Just make sure that you guys join the chat if you can. And there's another chat for the HYIPs. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.